So are you worried about feeding your baby and wondering if you're doing it the right way? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Dr. Obidi. I'm a pediatrician at Partners in Pediatrics and Family Health in Hagerstown, Maryland, and the CEO of Newborn Prep Academy. And today we're going to be talking about feeding our newborn babies because every now and then questions come up in the exam room when I'm meeting with our new parents and the newborn that point to this general idea of feeling about being just anxious if we're doing the right thing when it comes to feeding our newborn babies. Understandably, I've been there myself. Each of our 3 kids we had, just wondering if you're doing the right thing. And I think especially in our current climate where we're all very hypersensitive about what we are eating, mostly for good reasons, but sometimes, obsessively so, we can worry that we're not feeding our newborns the right thing. Are we using the right brand of formula? Should I do, for instance, an Enfamil or a Similac or a store brand formula? Should I do make my own food at home or do a pre-packaged food when they start to eat solids? All those sort of questions, wondering what brand of food you should feed your baby. All those things can sometimes become quite anxiety provoking for a new parent, as you can imagine. And this is my general take. One is just, first of all, that let's just address formulas first, because that's why this sort of this question came to me, because I was seeing a newborn just a couple days ago, and mom was asking if she could mix, because she had some Gentlease formula, which is an Enfamil brand sensitive formula that she was now using, but she had some general. I think it was general, just the regular Similac Advanced, which is just a regular 20-calorie formula. And she was wondering if she could mix both of them because she wanted to now use Gentlease, but still had some of the old Similac and didn't want to waste it. The baby was a little less fussy on the Gentlease, but it wasn't so bad on the Similac, where she felt she didn't need to feed them that formula anymore. And the truth is, she can mix it. Both of them are 20-calorie formulas. They all have the same amounts of protein, fats, and carbohydrates, the same amounts of, again, calories per ounce, which is 20 calories per ounce. The only thing that's different is the kind of protein they may use, or the kind of carbohydrate, or the kind of fat, So things like that sometimes can be anxiety provoking, but yes, you can mix those 2 formulas together. And so again, going back to the general concept of anxiety about feeding our newborns, I think that we as parents should generally trust ourselves that we have the best interests of our babies at heart. We really want to do a good job providing nutrition for them. And I think the vast majority of parents will know foods that are an absolute no-no. Like, you can't feed your newborn baby ice cream as a meal, or decide that you're just going to feed them fried chips when they start to do solids as their meal, right? I think the vast majority of parents are going to know just generally what is good nutrition for their newborns. If they are newborn babies that are still taking milk, they're going to either be breastfeeding or using the formula or a combination of both, and those are all okay choice. Those are all okay and good choices, and it's unlikely that the newborn baby is going to have someone getting whole milk from the store to feed them. Now, if you are getting whole milk from the store to feed your newborn baby, that is a no-no, all right? It can be quite harsh for your newborn's GI system. You certainly want to go with just breast milk or formula prepared for a newborn. So again, when it comes to the little finer details of what brand, honestly, at the end of the day, getting a store brand formula will perform just as well, generally speaking, than a well advertised or a very popular infant formula brand. All right, they all have, again, the same amounts of nutrition. If your baby needs a special kind of formula, a sensitive formula, or formula formulated for sensitive stomachs, or some sort of allergies like protein allergies, again, there are formulas in each of those brands that address the same issue, and they're all basically about the same. Now, your baby might tolerate one brand over another better than another brand, but that's, something you're not going to know until you start to give these products to them. All right. So again, I really want you not to be overly worried about if I'm using the right brand. You can certainly ask those questions. We want you to ask us those questions when you come into the exam room or when you interact with your pediatrician. Absolutely a very valid question. And what I'm addressing in this video is the anxiety around it, and hoping that this video helps to bring that anxiety a notch down, so that you realize that, at the end of the day, if you happen to have fed them something that a brand that they did not tolerate very well, it's not the end of the day, as long as we're not talking about some severe food allergy. All right, and that you can't predict often. So I really want to encourage you to know that you are the best parent for your newborn. You, as you feed them with confidence. Get the information you need by all means, but don't be bent into a pretzel over the finer details of the kind of food or the brand of food, or little things like that. Oftentimes they are not significant. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to your pediatrician or provider who cares for your newborn to get all those questions answered. And you can leave a comment wherever you're watching this. I would love to be able to come back and answer those questions you might have. Again, this is Dr. Beatty. I hope this is helpful for you. And just come back and I'll have another video later on. You take care now. Wherever you're watching this video, I want you to either subscribe or like the page. They are going to be links to resources that help you take care of your newborn more confidently. Bye for now.